Welcome back to Cooking with Chef Vicky. Today I'm going to prepare some Brussels sprout, but I like to jazz up my Brussels sprout. It's small cabbage. That's basically what it is. I like to blanch them, which is the action of putting in boiling water and cooling them. But in this time, I'm just gonna blanch them and quickly put them in a serving tray to put them in the oven because we're going to roast them. I like to do the two just because it helps me with the color a little bit. So I'm going to start with my Brussels sprouts, cutting the edges, okay, and cut it in half. If you wanted to chop them, you could go ahead and chop them off finely, but I could even do it in 4. And you have more. So let's go ahead and do that. Brussels sprouts are great with bacon and cranberries. And I like to make sure it's just simply with a little bit of garlic, some olive oil, and some seasoning. Just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be fussy. Brussels sprouts are also good deep fried, so you could just chop it off and deep fry them. That also goes a long way. But we'll keep it a little healthy right now and just cut them and roast them. If I didn't want to blanch them, I could go ahead and just roast them directly. So again, knowing different methods of cooking allows you to cut down on the time. Food is what you're feeling. Cooking is what you want to do, as long as you know how to season properly. And if you don't, nowadays you could just check it online. There's really no excuse not to cook or not to try to cook. I went ahead and chopped my Brussels sprouts. Now I'm going to blanch them quickly, okay, in a little bit of water. And I am going to just mix them up a little bit and quickly, maybe for less than a minute, and I'll put it in my tray. Let me go ahead and add some oil on the bottom, just because I want to make sure that it's well coated. And now I can go ahead and fish my Brussels sprouts out. And it's okay if you get a little bit of water, because then it'll create a little bit of, it'll help with when I season it. It helps with the color. Remember to salt your water when you are blanching anything. Okay, I went ahead and blanched my Brussels sprouts for about a minute. Now I'm putting it in the tray. And we're going to season it and jazz it up and put it in the oven. This is one of those dishes that is very, very easy to make, and we keep it simple. Now that I've blanched my Brussels sprouts, I'm going to jazz it up with flavor. Again, you can add, but you can't remove. Always remember that. If one thing you'll learn from my little videos is that you can season in layers. Let me go ahead and grab my microplane and spread out my garlic. I don't want the edges in there. You could just go ahead and let's do 3 cloves. I don't want it to be overpowering. I just want to have flavor. And one little tiny one. Let's do it over here. Let's see, we'll do this. Okay, that's done. Let's go ahead and season it with a little bit of that smoked Caribbean and some house blend. You have, it's cooked cabbage. I'm also going to add some pre-cooked bacon. I love bacon. But again, if you have someone coming over who does not eat bacon, we could crumble it and put it on the side. Then if someone wants it, then they could sprinkle it all by themselves. Okay, I went ahead and added some of my smoked Caribbean dust, and now I'm going to do the little house blend. Just again, layering it properly. I have some garlic, some smoked Caribbean dust, And last I'm going to add is some cranberry. And the bacon, we will add it on the side just because not everybody eats pork, so we don't want to go ahead and put it on there, just to give people choices. Especially if you have some vegetarians coming, you don't want to add that bacon on there because you need to be a little bit courteous to your guests. Again, this is a nice quick roasted salad. I am simply making sure that all my spices are well coated, and this is ready for the oven. So again, most of my food will be done in the oven, roasted or baked, and very simple. You could set it and forget it and go ahead and prepare your table. So this is ready to go. You could even try it. You could even eat it like that because it is cooked, it's blanched. But I like the roasted part of it, so I'm going to put it in the oven. All right, it's ready to go. Till next time, keep it unique, fresh, and tasty.